Hey gorgeous, welcome back. This is farahsiddiki.goodnessgorgeousme.com and welcome back to the second part of our video series on change. So last time we looked at C, which was all about being calm. Calm as you assess where you are currently and you look at your current reality, really setting your benchmark. So today we're looking at H. Okay, so H stands for hola, Herald. Just like really make it very clear what you want. So this is about taking it outside of you. So you can have an idea, it can be a thought, it can be all in your head, that's great. But until you actually physically write down what it is that you want, what is the goal that you want, there's a transfer of energy when it comes from your brain and just it's in your mind to actually out of your arm, and physically you can see it, touch it, pick it up, read it onto paper, or if you tell somebody, or you can obviously share on Facebook. It doesn't have to be perfect right now. This is what I really want to impress upon you. It doesn't have to be the full finished article right now, okay? Because you might be saying, oh, hang on a minute, I don't know the goals, I don't know the action steps, I don't know all the points I need to do. Well, this piece on heralding and hollering and it's about setting that intention. It's about getting it out there so that it can manifest later down in the process. So what do you do for setting your intention? You may pray. You may pray to your higher self, a power greater than you. You may meditate. You may really be in tune with the moon cycles and set your intention the day of a new moon. So that's a time energetically when manifestation has a greater chance of occurring. So whatever your ritual or your what you're comfortable with might be, do that. All right, so this piece is about making that declaration, and it's also so that in itself is a process. That in itself is, literally, if you're going to write down what your goal is, you write it in the present as if you are currently doing it, not I want to. By the way, want implies lack. When you say that you want something, it implies that you don't have it at the moment. And so energetically, it gives you what you don't have. You're focusing on what you don't want. So what you don't have, right? And when you're focusing on whatever it is that you're focusing on, the energy of that comes back to you. So when you're writing your goal, when you're declaring what it is, you might have a vision board, you might incant, repeat many times what your goal is. You may write it out many times a day as well. Write it in the present tense. So I have whatever it might be, with a time frame as well. And again, don't worry so much about the time frame. This isn't about completing something by a certain date. It's about the process and the journey as you go along. And oftentimes, because you're taking action and you're moving towards it, oftentimes that thing comes to you sooner than the date that you actually set. And we're human. We're just creating a plan. Sometimes there's a bigger life plan for us as well. So just something to bear in mind. So this process, this piece, is about setting that intention, declaring what it is that you want to have manifest, the change that you want to have created by a certain date. Okay, and as I say, I've thrown in a lot there, so we can go into detail about these different things like vision boarding, how to set an intention, the moon cycles, fascinating stuff, and really how you write your goals as well, and also just being in that place where you believe that it can actually be as well. going to go into that in a bit more in further sections. One last thing that I'd add into this piece of Holla and Herald is, once you've done that, once you've written down or told somebody or declared it, do something about it. Take a piece of action, a massive piece of action, do something which is just going to cross you over the line. So it's not just academic, it's not just a theory, right? But it's a practical thing. So physically pick up the phone and book, inquire about the price of a ticket, or research it online. Do something, a physical thing, which is going to move you towards the goal that you've set. Okay, go out of the house and buy the pair of trainers. Do something, one little tiny step, which is actually a big step in the scheme of things, to just get the ball rolling. Okay, this isn't the full plan yet. We're not going through everything step by step. This is literally just declaring what it is that the change is going to be around, and physically, so it's a transfer of energy again, physically doing something to move you towards it. Right, so you have got a PDF and in this section on H, this is where I'd like you to, actually write down what it is that your goal is. Let's just stick to one thing for now. Okay, you might have lots of different areas of your life where you want to see some changes. Just pick one area, the one really where it's important to you, but you know that you're not really giving it a lot of energy and it's bothering you. Okay, so you can pick the area of life that you want to focus on. So write it down and take one piece of action towards moving towards it. Okay, what can you do? Make it easy. Don't make it hard. Make it easy, because we've got to build on these references of success, of achievement, of yes, I can do it. We're going to build on those references for confidence, and as you build on those, then you suddenly realise, after a period of time, and when you look back, you think, oh, I did that. So you're moving towards in little increments all the time. So that's your little assignment for this section, and I will see you in the next video where the letter is A, and I'll cover what that will be when I see you next time.